Welcome back to Golden Goose and my Road to Glory series that follows myself, Zach Letter, as quarterback of the Kansas Jayhawks. This week, Kansas squares off against Baylor in Kansas, and Kirk is going to side with Baylor in this one. They're 6-1 on the season. We're 5-2. They're a bit better than us on paper, but we do have one of the best offenses in the nation this season. Now, if we look at our conference, after that loss to Texas last episode, I just don't think we really have a chance at the Big 12 this year. It's a tough conference. Losing 2 games, I don't think you really can get away with. Losing 1, you might still have a chance, but losing 2, it's tough. It's tough sledding. We do still play Kansas State and Baylor, though, so if we beat those teams and we have a tied record with those teams, we technically would be above them. So if TCU loses another game or 2, we could still have a chance, but it's a long shot. Looking at the top 25, still 5 undefeated teams in the top 5, and still a few good teams that only have 1 loss in the top 10. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle for us to get back in that top 10 anytime soon. Here's how the two teams line up on paper. Baylor's 93 overall. Their offense is pretty good. Our defense is going to struggle against them like they did Texas, I believe. And their defense is just a little bit better than our offense. Nothing too scary. We should still be able to put up points, but we just can't make mistakes in this game. Baylor lost the coin toss, and we chose to defer the ball to them. They scored in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. 7-0 here in Kansas. The crowd is out there loud, and we're wearing the crimson unis in this one. Jenkins is in motion. Jackson takes the ball to the right side, finds a small lane, 2nd and 7. Going to the air here on 2nd down, play action. Oh boy, no one's open. They make an adjustment. That's Marshall Griffin. He's got legs. 39 yards and a huge reception for the Jayhawks. We can't lose to 2 Texas teams in a row. I live in Dallas, Texas, and I would love to see Texas teams continue to kill it in the NCAA, but not against my Jayhawks. Let's see what we can do here on 1st and 10. Trying to go to the air here. We got Griffin open again. Great catch. He gets laid out, though. As you can probably tell, I'm trying to stay calm in the pocket, trying to still stay around said pocket and not scramble out or roll out too much in this game. Oh, we got somebody. That's Claude Moss. We're now inside the 15, down to the 11. In that 6 overtime game against Texas last week, we had 9 touchdowns, 5 of them through the air, 4 on the ground. We had nearly 700 yards of total offense between just us, the quarterback. So, I'm pretty confident that we can move the ball against most teams. We do have a talented skill set of players. Oh, Tanner! Wow! It looked like the tight end was wide open. Even if the ball was still floating there, it was still wide open until he just leaped in front of that one. Our defense gets a stop, 7-0. We cannot throw more interceptions. That looked so open, though. That was just a bad judgment call. Thought I could squeeze it when I couldn't. Oh my gosh, we don't really have anything. Just trying to get something going on the ground, 2nd and 7. We had such a great drive going, too, to throw that interception. It was just such a momentum killer. Oh! Around the right side, 7-yard sack, 3rd and 14. This is going to be a big play, and there we go. That is Nathan Braid, wide open for a big first down on 3rd down and long. We were moving the ball so confidently on that last drive. We just have to try not to be too overconfident. That's when we make mistakes. Not really seeing anybody. Just going to try to roll out here. We find subtle yardage. Oh, and we're cutting back up on him. Down to the 10-yard line after a 27-yard scramble. Going back to the air here. 1st down and 10. Going to deliver a strike right before we get hit. That's Frazier for a touchdown. 10 yards, and we get in the end zone. 104 yards so far in this quarter. 1 TD, and of course that interception. Looking to tie things up here in Kansas. Our defense gets another stop. We've been historically pretty good against Baylor. Last year, we beat them pretty good. We were both ranked in the top 10. And this year, another ranked matchup, number 10 versus number 18. Very important game here. We're going to try to deliver this one to our tight end, Frazier, who catches it and pushes us close to the 20-yard line. After 1 quarter of play here in Kansas, we're tied up 7-7 over Baylor. This is a top 25 game. This is a Big 12 conference matchup that really matters here late in the season. Starting the 2nd quarter off with a little play action, trying to deliver that to Nathan Braid. That's Tanner again. The same corner twice. 2 interceptions to that right side today. They don't get in and score, and we have great field position. This game is not a Heisman quality. We need to improve. Baylor's all over us on that right side. We're going to roll out here. We have our tight end wide open. Going to deliver it to Frazier down to the 30, down to the 27. 1st and 10 going back to the air here with some play action. We have a receiver. Wilcox, he twinkles his toes, and that's a first down. 1st down and 10 from the 17 going to the air here. No play action. Trying to beat this man to the edge, and we do. Whoa, almost into the end zone, taken down at the 3. Trying to get in the end zone. We've pretty much thrown 2 interceptions in the red zone, but there's our tight end, Frazier, wide open for a 4-yard touchdown reception, and Kansas takes the lead here against Baylor. It's tied up, 3:30 left in the second quarter. Kansas does get the ball to start the second half. A score here could bring us the lead in the first half and then go out again and try to get more points to increase said lead in the second. Right now we're taking the snap. It is a passing situation. We have a wide open Wilcox on the right side, 2nd and 6. We only have 2 incomplete passes today, and those are both interceptions to the same man, Tanner. We got to try not to do that. Oh, wide open. No one's on him. Oh! He drops it. He dove for it for no reason and drops the ball. That could have been 6. 3rd down and 6. A conversion here would be nice. Rolling out, trying to find someone. Hit the back of a defender, and we're punting it. Baylor goes down and scores. It's 21-14, 1:47 left in the half. We have a chance to tie things up and hopefully take a lead early in the second half here. And, we got somebody deep. That's really deep. That's Wilcox. He comes down with it, trying to outrun his man. That's a 62-yard, massive, just mega reception. Giving this one to Steven Jackson up the center. He's going to find 8 yards, 7 actually. 2nd and 3, the clock is stopped. We've been calling timeouts. We got a man open. We're delivering it to Wilcox. That's our 3rd touchdown pass of the day. Wow, 2 interceptions though. That's really been killing our momentum. 1:31 left in the half. Wow, we set a new school passing touchdown record for a career. We have 91. 90 was the old record. Baylor scores, 40 seconds left. We have a timeout. They missed the extra point. So we have a chance to take a lead here in the first half, but we only have 40 seconds and 1 timeout to do so. Going to deliver this one quickly to Griffin. Griffin's open. Time to go. Hurry up. That's 27 yards. Eric Cox, the Texas A&M quarterback, is ahead of us in the Heisman. He's been lighting up the stat sheet lately. We really have to perform if we're going to have a chance at the Heisman again. Let's see what we can do here. 2nd and 10, 30 seconds left in this half. Oh, delivering it to Nathan Bray. That was a strike. 34 yards back in the hurry up. Taking the snap again. Kansas fans are chanting, "We won 6, we won 6." We're trying to get them inside field goal range, and boom! That's a touchdown. 24 yards into the end zone to tie things up here at 27. We missed the extra point, I guess, to keep things interesting. 27-27, starting this second half off. This is a game we need. Another loss this season would just be crushing. Right now, we're looking to go to the air here, just going to roll back and try to find something. I mean, we're going to dump this one up. Oh, didn't have time. We had 2 men open. 2nd and 18, can't afford to take a sack down here. Going to roll out, plant our feet, and bomb it deep to Griffin. Marshall Griffin for 48 yards. He's been a maniac all day. 1st down and 10, taking the snap, looking to pass here. Going to deliver this one to our tight end, Frazier, who finds 6. We want that end zone, trying to find it. Going to deliver this one to Claude Moss, who, oh my God, he steps out of bounds. 3rd and 2. We're in position definitely to go on 4 downs here, as we're not quite in field goal range, and a punt here wouldn't be that lucrative. So let's see what Jackson can do. He pushes his way forward and finds the 1st down. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. We can hear it in the audience. 1st and 10, a little bit of play action here. Tight end's wide open. Sending that to Marshall Griffin, who drops it. That's one of our receivers in the slot. Looking for that wide receiver screen. This hasn't really worked too much this season, and he's not even there. 17 for 24, 356 yards through the air, 3 TDs. We have those 2 picks. Game's still tied up at 27. We definitely want to leave with points in this one. Going to try to get this 1st down, and we do, down to the 20. We're national champions. This year, it doesn't look like we really have a shot at the national championship. We still have a slim chance at the Big 12 championship, but we're really going to have to win out if we want that chance, that opportunity, and it starts here. 2nd down and 4, going to the air, can't find anyone. No one that's like in great position to make a play. We're going to run out at the 8. Looking for some play action here to get anyone to bite. We have our tight end open. That's Frazier, who comes down with it in the end zone. 8 yards, and that's our 4th touchdown of the day. Looking to make it 34-27. Baylor ties things up here. This has been all offense. I mean, we have one of the best offenses in the nation. Doesn't matter who we face. Yes, we have 2 losses this season, but we still can get yards and get down the field. It's all about those clutch moments, though. Rolling out here, we find our tight end, plant our feet. Frazier drops it. That would have been a big play. That's some big drops we've had today. 2 that could have been touchdowns potentially. 2nd and 10, dropping back here. Trying to deliver to Claude Moss. He catches it down at the 45. Taking the snap here, a little bit of play action. Trying to find anyone and everyone. He's got to get rid of this one, though. Crowd was chanting that they want 6. I mean, we're right there with you. We also want 6. But we're going to cut forward. Almost fumbled it, but we got down. That's a first down. Looking to go deep here, very deep. Uh-oh, there's some contact. Got to try to get out of this pocket, and we're going to just roll out of bounds. 10 for 92 yards on the ground today. That's pretty good. Let's see what we can do here with a triple option. It looks like we're keeping it. Trying to get this one pitched to Thomas last second, and we do. Ooh, he gets destroyed at the 28. First down and 10. We're knocking on that red zone door. We had a man open. We waited too long, and we're going to get sacked. 2nd and 17. This is 2nd and very long. Looking for Claude Moss. Going to deliver to him on the run. Claude Moss has the first down. Works his way down to the 11. After 3 quarters of play, Kansas in another close game here. 34-34 against Baylor. Crowd chanting that they want 6. We're going to take the snap here. A little bit of play action. Not seeing anybody open. Trying to take this to the outside ourselves. Don't want to fumble. Trying to go down. Down at the 5-yard line after a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 here in the 4th quarter. Looking for Nathan Bray, delivering a strike to him, and he gets in. Finally taking another lead over Baylor in this one. We missed the extra point, but we get the ball back and stop Baylor. A field goal here should put this game out of reach. I mean, there's still plenty of time. They do have 3 timeouts. I cannot believe we missed another extra point in this game. Gonna try to deliver that one. Almost picked off. That one would have went back to the house. I can't even talk. Right now, leading only by 6. I don't feel very secure in this game at all. Baylor is a better team than us. They definitely are going to have very clutch players. There's Wilcox finding himself 6 yards, 3rd and 4. 3rd down and 4. This is a very important drive. We're going to deliver this one to Marshall Griffin, who's got a blocker in front of him. Finds 15 and the first down. We're going to do a little more play action here. Rolling out, dumping this off to the halfback, Steven Jackson, who's going to find 2 yards. We're working that clock right now, trying to just, lessen the amount of time left on the clock. Down to 3 seconds, going to snap it. We're going to roll this one out. I want to keep the ball on the ground if we can. And we fumble it! I just saw that coming. That's our 3rd turnover on the day. 2nd fumble in the last 2 weeks. Baylor literally got within yards of field goal range. Just couldn't make it happen. 2:49 to go. This drive is going to be very important as we only lead by 6. Play action. Looking for the receiver there. That's Nathan Bray. Wide open past the 50, almost down to the 40 at the 42. We got to be careful here. We can't afford to fumble it. We can't scramble and lose the ball again. There's Steven Jackson. Ooh, stiffs arms a man, and he finds his way to 9 yards, almost a first down. 2nd and inches. Baylor uses a timeout. My tongue is tied. I mean, I'm just speechless. 3 turnovers in this game. We had 2 in the last game. It's just sloppy football that we're playing, and that's all it really is. Trying to squeeze that one to Claude Moss. He catches it. 8 yards and a first down. Baylor uses their 2nd timeout. Our coach wanted to pass the ball, but we're trying to work clock here. We're in field goal range. Going to give it to Steven Jackson, who's going to find himself, breaking a tackle. And 2 yards, and that's Baylor's final timeout. Now for us, this would be about a 39-yard field goal. It's pretty long for our kicker, not going to lie. So we're going to try to go to the air here. We see Steven Jackson deliver that one. He's not quite going to get the first down, but this makes it a makeable field goal. 498 yards through the air on the day. That's very solid numbers. I just feel really sloppy these last 2 weeks, though. I just don't feel good about our performance. Definitely don't feel NFL ready just yet. It's all up to Steven Jackson to get this first down. Man in motion. Couldn't get it off in time. That's going to be a delay of game. That stops the clock, and it's 3rd and 7. I mean, we're still in field goal range, so I wouldn't panic here. Definitely want to try to get a couple yards, whether it be on the ground or what. Oh, we got the first down. We have the touchdown, and that should seal this game away. They want us going for 2 here to make it a 14-point contest, but it's already 12. That's quite a bit with only 1:09 left. They have no timeouts. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to dump this off to Frazier, who gets in. 48-34. Baylor goes down and scores. They're down by 8. 7 seconds left. It's victory formation time. We're taking this knee, and we're going to take this W as we improve in the Big 12 Conference, still giving us a chance at the Big 12 Championship. A big victory for Kansas after a massive loss against Texas. A heart-wrenching loss, some would say. A last-second interception that cost us that game. Now, this game we did throw 2 interceptions. We fumbled the ball once. We weren't perfect, but we definitely got things done on offense and proved why we're the number 1 offense, the number 1 most productive offense in the NCAA. Player of the game here with 498 yards through the air, 116 on the ground, and 7 total touchdowns. 28 for 38, 73% completion, 500 yards nearly, 498, 5 TDs, 2 interceptions. We were sacked 3 times too. Just a bit of a messy football, really. 116 yards on the ground on 15 carries, not bad. 2 touchdowns, and we did have that fumble, which was just so crucial. Receiving-wise, though, look at this. Marshall Griffin, 5 catches, 144 yards, and then Michael Frazier, our tight end, had 3 touchdowns. After beating Baylor, we're ranked number 13, and this next matchup couldn't be any bigger. We play Kansas State, another team that's in the Big 12, a team that's tied with us pretty much in the Big 12 Conference. If we look at the conference, they're actually sitting at number 1, 5-0 in conference, so if we beat them, that could improve us right here around the number 3 spot. If TCU drops a game, we could even be tied for number 2. Right behind Kansas still. If we look at the top 25, we do still have 4 teams undefeated: Cincinnati, Oregon, Ohio State, and Texas A&M. Texas A&M quarterback, too, is just on fire lately. He has played 1 more game than us. I think we've only played 9 on the season. He's got 10 already. If we go down here, we've only actually played 8 games. He's played 10. Okay, no wonder why he's ahead of us on the Heisman. But if you look at this, we're sitting at number 13. There's still opportunity to get in this top 10 and get a really good bowl game. Sitting at number 2 in the Heisman still, this guy has played 10 games. We played 8. So, I don't think there's any reason to panic still. We could catch up, definitely. We're only 100 yards behind him or so through the air. So if we can catch this guy and pass him, we could win the Heisman twice. Second place for that Maxwell Trophy still. And second for the Walter Camp Award. The O'Brien Award, though, we moved from number 5 to number 3, so not bad. If you look at our numbers, 3,100 through the air. Okay, we've had 1,000 on the ground and 49 touches. I don't think that updated. We have 49 through the air. That's right. Okay, and he's got 46 with 3,044 yards and 800 yards on the ground. So I think we're better than him. I think we deserve these awards 2 years in a row. Skill upgrades. There's not much that we really need. That's a 1-game boost. This gives us some route running and juke move. We really don't need that. Agility would be nice-ish. Ooh, trucking. 91 trucking. We're going to run some people over in the secondary. And 89 elusiveness. I don't think we really need that. It's just not something that's calling out to my name. Why not? Okay, we're going to get it. 89 elusiveness. Now we're pretty much a full running back and a quarterback. But look at this matchup. We're so close on paper. Literally so close. And obviously we've been performing a little bit better than them this season. Kirk's going to side with us in this game. Now they are 7-1, we're 6-2. Winning this game gives us a huge shot still at the Big 12, okay, and the championship. Right now that would be our 9th game of the season, leaving 3 games left. Obviously those would be important wins, but they're kind of against cupcake teams, so this is our last big challenge. If we beat them, then we just need a couple things to fall in our favor, like Kansas State to lose another game, maybe TCU to lose another one, and then we could be good to go to win the Big 12. After Kansas State, we face off against Iowa State, West Virginia, and Texas Tech. Those teams are at the bottom of our conference. They should be easy wins. But this is where I'm going to end the video today, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications if you're new. And until next time, peace out.